we might not be recording. Oh, wait, whoa. That was two Superman dives there. Mic drop, number 9. Your lead jammer for Flower City Fear. This is where I'm totally silly.
Oh, yeah.
Right-hand man wearing the star for the first time in this Cleveland Guardians Hope opener. Right-hand man completes the initial pass, but mic drop on a scoring run. Gets 4 and calls it off.
Score currently is Flower City up 4, Cleveland Guardians at 0. But looks like we're moving into the second jam here with Dick Move holding it down for Flower City, and Stewie going to be for your Guardians.
Stewie, one of the newest members of the Cleveland Guardians.
That's right.
Had his debut game last weekend in Pittsburgh against the Pittsburgh Zombies. Actually was awarded MVP jammer there.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So good things to be coming. But,
absolutely amazing things to come from Stewie. But always a fave of mine, number 77, Dick Move, lead jammer for Flower City. Nice drawback there by number 100 Dragon Body. Pulls Dick Move back. And well, a star pass is happening there.
It's a Cookie Rumble.
Cookie Rumble, a new member to the charter here of the Cleveland Guardians. You know, Zero was talking about in the intro there in the dedication that post-COVID, the Guardians had 6 skating members at that point, and now they're up and over, I believe, 30 skating members. And they're actually considering that they might need to be able to, you might be able to have a B team, which would be pretty darn exciting.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Get an A and a B team, more alternates and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. And number 666, Morbid, your lead jammer, but right behind him, number 5, Wikipedia, my mom's favorite jammer.
Mom's favorite. Continue in for another season of Mom's Favorite. But wasn't it, we just got a report that Mom has adopted both Wikipedia and Zero?
So that's apparently
right.
not my mom's favorite jammer is now her adopted son. I've gone my whole life. I was an only child. I got a golden retriever brother in my my late 30s, early 40s. And now I have 2 brothers who play for Cleveland.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
Let's bring them all in.
Oh.
That was a big jump there from Mike Drop there.
That was some sneaky sauce by Mike Drop.
Yeah.
Oh, big hit by Fat Jammer on Zero. Oxenfree trying to catch up and continue the hit, but Zero able to get underneath him. Mike Drop picking up points and calling it off. I'm only getting the side view, so I can't tell all of those fingers. There's definitely 2, just 2. 2 on that pass there. So Nick Tater calling 2 points, not giving the peace sign.
No, Mike Drop tried to get through once again the same way they got out before. Didn't work out this time around, but you know, you can only fool the Guardians once before they start figuring out your tricks.
Right-hand man wearing the star. Oh, nice toe stop dancing right on that inside. Picks up lead jammer. This is the first lead jam status for the Cleveland Guardians this bout.
And he's met by the Flower City there, trying to make it dang near impossible to get through.
Right-hand man getting some offense there by number 988, Maloik. Ooh. And we've got trickery. Dick Move doing the Star Sasharoonie.
Yeah.
Causing that distraction in the pack. Blitzkrieg coming up, Chops coming up and joining the pack there. Nice little roll there from Maloik trying to stop Fat Jammer. Or not Fat, Dick Move.
Dick Move.
Fat Jammer is blocking. It's like 4 moves on that pass for Dick Move. Bills and Chops teaming up to slow the roll of Dick Move. And that's, opens the inside line. Nice move by right-hand man, staying in bounds. Picks up 4 points. Chase of Spades rolling back quickly, dragging Dick Move with him.
Oh, and right-hand man stays in, just barely making it out there. Coming back onto the pack there as Dick Move tries to get through the Guardians.
I would not want to be behind that tripod of Bill's chops and Jace of Spades. My goodness. Nice work by Maloik. Little hip flip there, pushes Dick Move off of the track. And our jam clock has expired.
And we got a few extra points, looks like, popping up there. Looks like it's 17 for Flower City and 12 points for the Cleveland Guardians. All within striking distance, though, for the Guardians to take it back. So,
I mean, you know, one scoring pass and at least, you know, a second scoring pass and one person to beat, and there you go. And Stewie could have this. Stewie is out, lead jammer. Morbid still stuck in the pack. Puts a big hit on Cookie Rumble. There you go, there's your first 4 points. And we could probably see this next pack as a lead change. Oh, Dragon Body being called on a failure to reform.
All right, Morbid trying to get through Finn here. Oh, and Stewie found that opening, took it.
Well, that was a big shoulder check there by Finn Priscilla. Takes Morbid off the track, but Jammer frees Morbid.
Stewie just leaving bodies behind. Coming back around. Got some speed wobbles to look like there.
Ooh, Stewie stepping out of bounds, but calls it off. Does what needed to be done.
That was a nice big point session there for Stewie. Bringing it up to 25 for the Cleveland Guardians. Keeping Flower City at 17 there as we're leaving the 6th jam now.
Yeah, we're only 7.5 minutes into this bout. And, you know, we've already had a lead change. I feel like there's going to be a lot of back and forth this bout. Oh, mic drop. Toe-to-toe on that line against Slamlet. Gets out of the pack.
And Wikipedia coming back around, trying to catch up to mic drop. And it was called.
Mic drop okay with just picking up 1 point. Wants to, you know, make sure that remains the track advantage, even though it doesn't get the score advantage.
Yeah.
Now get your point, call it. Don't let the other jammer get any points.
Chip away at them, you know, just grab a couple points here and there, but make sure that the other team is not also chipping away and getting like some points. It could be a pretty good strategy. It could also bite you too. So, you know, you gotta play it how you see it.
Little jammer change rotation. Looks like Jackpot on the line for Flower City with 0 in the regular jammer rotation.
And Zero really trying to climb through the gauntlet there, and ooh. And it is called with an official timeout.
I think there might have been a concern with Jackpot, but looks to be okay. Up under their own power. Medics are going to just take a quick peek, make sure that Jackpot is doing okay.
Yeah.
You know, always a big shout out to our medics. We absolutely could not do this without medics. You cannot put wheels under your feet until you have some sort of medic volunteer safety official here to make sure that if anything happens that we are all okay.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of volunteers and people helping out, Cleveland Guardians are actively recruiting, and they want you. That's right, they want you. No experience is needed to join the team. We'll teach you everything you need to know about roller derby from the wheels on up. The best thing about the sport, it offers community connection with a diverse group of skaters. You can always, when the QR code pops up, you can always go and look at that and join in, or you can find us online. We're all over the place, pretty much any platform, I would say, right?
Yeah, anywhere where there is the media is social,
Yeah.
you can find us.
That's right. But we glad to be back for the home opener here, but
Woohoo!
we didn't really do our introductions or anything
I
like
don't
that.
think we didn't. We
just
didn't.
jumped right in.
We did. So you know what? Just for the all intents and purposes, why don't you tell us who we've got skating for Flower City Fair?
Yeah, we got a few of them. We got Jack Skellington, we got Fat Jammer, Giles, Scarino, The Hammer, Astronauti, Hamburglar, Rocky, Jackpots, Collateral Damage, Oxenfree, Morbid, Shram, Dick Move, and Mic Drop. And for the bench staff there, we got Damien, we got HNL, Double N, and Fifi.
And wearing green for St. Patty's Day, your Cleveland Guardians, number 00, number 03, Finn Purcella, number 100, Dragon Body, number 187, Slamlet, number 3, Blitzkrieg. You got number 889, Right Hand Man with Lead Jammer, number 33, Cookie Rumble, number 440, Bills, number 5, Wikipedia, number 56, Joy Boy, number 619, Chops, number 66, Jace of Spades, number 68, Stewie, number 777, Raptor, number 8, we already said number 889, Right Hand Man, and number 988, Maloy. And you know, since I duplicated Right Hand Man, I think I cursed him because he's going to the penalty box.
The penalty box.
This is a power jam for Flower City Fair and Dick Move. This is our first power jam of this contest.
Oh yeah, the power jams to be had. That means we got a lot of good action here, and hopefully Flower City is going to find some extra points. Well, who knows? Who knows? The Cleveland Guardians seem to be really holding down that defense, as we see right now.
Yeah, this could be the 30-second opportunity that Flower City needs to rack up those points and get back in the lead. Dick Move with 4 points, but Right Hand Man has been released from the penalty box. This is a scoring pass. Had already completed the initial, so that's 4 for 4. But since Right Hand Man was lead, went to the penalty box, we do not have a lead jammer, and this will go to the expiration of the jam clock. Right Hand Man has such amazing balance. Did you see that kind of little like 1 foot in the air kind of fire hydrant move to stay in bounds?
He's always got those nice little moves like that one right there.
But Shram just gave him just enough.
Oh. But the Guardians met up and just gave him a little nudge like, hey, don't touch our guy.
But Blake was like, don't mess with my man. I'm here to protect my man.
It's all fun and games, though, folks. It's all fun and games. No bad blood here.
No, Guardians still in the lead, but that was an even 11-11 jam. Guardians sitting at 36, Flower City at 29.
As they all line up, we wait for the whistle. 5-second whistle there. There we go. And it is on, and it looks like Morbid is jamming for Flower City. Stewie, the rookie, coming up now, and Stewie has broken through.
Stewie, again, we mentioned one of the newest Guardians.
Oh, beautiful move there.
And, you know, Stewie's a young skater, and there's so much talent coming out right now. This kid's gonna just get better.
Oh yeah. Oh man, yeah. Deflecting Flower City off of Stewie here. He's coming around the track once again to try and get some more points. See how many he can take from this jam. As Morbid breaks free of the pack finally. Oh, Stewie hits the ground but is back up.
Yeah, Jack Skellington just leveled Stewie.
Yeah. Oh, leveled him so much, threw him into the penalty box, it looks like. And the Guardians are down 2 players right now currently, but they got 3 all rocking the defense. As Morbid tries to look for some chances there. Being met by Joy Boy, who's also a newcomer.
Yeah.
Morbid breaks 3.
And the penalty box is now clearing out. We've got Stewie back out on the track, followed by Jace of Spades. Ooh, nice outside jump there by Stewie. Clears the outside, gets 4 points. Stewie now stuck, though, behind this wall. Cookie Rumble initially bridging that gap, but now offering some offense. Ooh, clears that inside, and that's 4 more points for Stewie. Stewie just kind of looking, almost had his hands in the air, but there is no lead jammer since Stewie spent time in the penalty box. I'm seeing Morbid go to the penalty box, and this is going to be, well, this was a power jam, but the clock expired, so we're going to start this next jam as a power start. Looks like both coaches there have some opinions. Ruins out on the track, as well as, I believe that's Damien. Both like, hey. I think they're both having separate conversations. Ruins is talking to one ref while play official is talking to Damien. We don't actually have a list of our officials, so
No,
I apologize that we can't give them the proper shout outs here.
Well, just a heads up, Cleveland Guardians has a jam-packed 2025 season, both home and away. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which you're probably watching right now. Stay connected with live updates by following our Facebook, Instagram, using the handle Cleveland Guardians.
And you know, as part of that jam-packed schedule, the Cleveland Guardians are heading across the pond
That's right.
in June to skate in a tournament in Birmingham. And, you know, I know what you're thinking. You've been thinking it for a long time. These jerseys look sweet.
Oh, yeah.
I want one. Well, there is a special edition, limited edition jersey specifically to help with the fundraising for the UK trip.
No way.
They're pretty dang cool.
Yeah.
I really want one. They've got some cool bundles that you can purchase
That's right.
that include other pieces of merchandise as well. So okay, so the Flower City Fear is asking for an official review. They believe that the jam was actually over when the penalty was called on the Flower City jammer Morbid. They are requesting that penalty be overturned, and we're just waiting for the officials to discuss that, determine if that was indeed the case, you know, and you know, go from there. So yeah, so get yourself a cool special limited edition jersey and help our Guardians with their trip across the pond.
Yeah. They have all kinds of cool merch there. Did you get that beer glass? Was that the one that we were talking about?
I have the glass. Yep. I've got the glass. I've got a tote bag. I have my Pride jersey.
That's right.
I did have a Pride hat. I believe that I lost that in JFK Airport when I was trapped when the plane left me behind on my way home from the UK last year. So I very much am sad that I don't have my Pride hat anymore.
Well, I'm sure there's some that you can get around, and I know that there's plenty of other cool hats over there too.
Oh, absolutely. So. They've got the cool flat billed hat this year. And the referees have told us that the official review was denied, that the jam or the penalty was called while the jam was still active. The penalty will remain, and the Flower City Fear will lose their official review for this first half. So there you go.
They've lost their official review, but they still have a couple of timeouts that they can pull up, right?
Yes,
like
exactly.
Got about 3 of them, I believe, right?
Yes, so you get 3 timeouts per period. You get 1 official review, and as long as you are successful in your official reviews, you can keep asking for them until you lose. So, you play roulette every time.
Yeah. 'Cause you never know. You never
If
know.
it keeps coming up red, then you're good. That one time it comes up black,
Yeah,
you're done.
You're done. But it's
But-
always good to go, go for your teammates, make sure everybody's on the same playing field and everything like that. So there's some goodness to it.
And that was my favorite, a pivot line start, causing that, giving Wikipedia a bit of a run there, because this is a power start for Wikipedia. One step around, and Wikipedia is your lead jammer. That one's for you, Mom. Because, that's Wicket's first lead in this
That
bout.
is his first lead. Yeah, and he keeps up with it. He's dodging through, trying to go for Giles there. Morbid out on the rampage, looking to get through those Cleveland Guardians to try and get through and grab some points. And Wikipedia's been met by the Flower City, being pushed out on the left there.
Oh, nice tripod there, just enveloping Wikipedia. Raptor has gotten so strong over this last season. It just muscled through that tripod, opening up for Wicked, but Wicked gets tapped to the outfield by Fat Jammer. Gets pulled back almost all the way to turn 4. Well, Morbid's been released to the penalty box, but also has a tripod to contend with.
Ooh.
Was
Nice
that the
one.
hammer? Oh, the hammer threw the hammer and also got sent to the penalty box. Again, those are those moments where I'm like, penalty was worth it, man. I will take it. I will go to the penalty box.
Yeah. Like a total acceptance. You know what? I did it. Yeah, I did it. So what? I'm gonna go. I'm already going. I'm walking there.
Like, yeah, my bad.
My-
But guess what? He fell down and went boom.
yeah. But he's okay. He's all right, folks.
good.
He's good.
He's good.
Everybody's good.
It just, took him down for as many seconds as I needed him to. And yeah, 8 points by the Cleveland Guardians. We're sitting no points in that jam for Flower City Fear. Guardians ahead 23 points, 64-41.
And we are in an official timeout again. And with that, if you're interested in sponsoring the Cleveland Guardians, we offer affordable rates to help promote your brand on our platforms. QR codes will be popping up all over the place. You can scan that, email us, and see how we can help your business this 2025 season or beyond. If you're
Yeah,
interested
for sure. And and one of our best sponsors, we love our sponsors, the City of Cleveland Heights, where we are right now. Cleveland Guardians would love to thank City of Cleveland Heights and the Cleveland Heights Community Center for being a proud sponsor of one of the most diverse sports around. Be sure to check out the many local shops, businesses, and restaurants in the area, all of which are just minutes away from this venue. Literally, you can walk. It's awesome.
Very, very close. So, awesome little area, little street. Coventry. It's really beautiful.
Yeah. I like it here in Cleveland.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Even though, I'm from Pittsburgh and I'm not supposed to like Cleveland, it's apparently supposed to be in my DNA to have a Cleveland rivalry. And look at that, Jace of Spades. He must have ate 3 pounds of cottage cheese before this bout, giving him the power of the curd.
Tapping the butt to call it off
Yep.
there. Getting a couple points. Right there, looks like a little 4-point little jam there, but making sure Flower City did not get any points, keeping it at them at 41.
Yeah, if you enjoy weird food challenges, Jace of Spades is your go-to.
Yeah.
He's done 3 food challenges that I'm aware of as of recently. He ate 3 pounds of cottage cheese. He did 40-some ounces of rice pudding, and he also did baked beans.
Oof. We should get him to do the cinnamon challenge. It's like a spoonful of that.
And the spoonful of right-hand man as your lead jammer is going up against number 35, Rocky. Oh yeah, I've been waiting to see this. Fat Jammer is the jammer.
Right.
We have a star pass.
Fat Jammer coming in. Oh!
Oh!
big hit there from Fat Jammer.
And that was also a big hit from the Hammer, pushing right-hand man off of the track, forcing the call off.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Flower City really bringing the body this time around. They're really being defensive and strong, just really throwing their bodies around just to stop, you know, the Guardians. And the Guardians are definitely been playing more of like an agile game where they're coming through, they're shooting through, finding those little like spots and stuff like that. Sometimes it's really hard to get through, you know, 3 giant people the way that the Flower City are just set up here. But when you got people like Joy Boy, you might be all right with the Guardians, you know.
Oh,
Stewie doesn't
again.
care.
You know, Stewie and Zero seem like they are made from the same mold.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm watching a
I
like a
really
young
do.
Zero.
Like, you know, the whole Zero go boing.
Yeah.
Stewie go boing also.
Stewie go boing for sure.
Stewie, I believe, comes to Cleveland via State College.
Is that true?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Stewie trying to find a path there. Oh, and
there
he
you
just
go.
tiptoes through. Actually using Flower City's giant mountain people to get through on that one.
And Giles kind of like was pinball amongst the Cleveland Guardians to get out of the pack. But Stewie sails past again, picks up 4 and calls it off. You know, we've got a nice lead going on here for the Guardians, 84-43. We're just under 11 minutes left in this half. And you know, I see him on the track. Want to give a big congratulations to Schramm and bench coach Double N on their lovely new bundle of joy. Anderson, Schramma's in the crowd.
Schramma.
Schramma and Aunt Jane. And look at that, Wikipedia.
Big smile from Wikipedia there as he comes through.
He's just the smiliest little jammer. He's like, yay, I did a good thing.
Fortunately, he was stopped right at the crux there from the Flower City, but he's pushing through.
Whoa,
Using
big
Bills to
hit
push
from
him
our
off.
Raptor.
Yeah, oh man.
So hard that Morbid couldn't quite get it under control. Luckily, he was able to keep all of that momentum off the track and not suffer a cut track.
Wikipedia right into Oxenfree's arms there, but pulls out. And Morbid also finding his way out. Coming on the coattails of Wikipedia, who is speeding along. Oh, and he's pushed out there.
Okay, I'm hearing lots of penalties being called. I think that was on Bills there.
Bills did a lot that jam there. There was a lot of Bills flying around.
There was. Just,
Yeah.
you can't
Tossing
see me. I'm just flicking off those Bills out of my hand.
Making it rain for sure. Bills and body parts.
Yep.
So.
Bills returning from a bit of a sabbatical from Derby. Happy to see him back on skates here with the Guardians. Oh, nice tap there by Finn Purcella on a mic drop. Ooh, Dragon going shoulder to shoulder. Finn Purcella trying to keep that in play. But Dragon getting a penalty. Oh, this box is full of Guardians.
What we got left out there? We got Zero and we got Finn.
Yep.
As Zero passes off the star to Finn.
Finn Purcella also making a return to Derby has kind of skated recreationally for a while. We see Finn Purcella at Summer Affair, but I haven't seen him on a charter for a while. So happy again to have a joined new member of the Guardians.
Guardians are holding back. Mic drop is making it difficult, and Finn gets on through. Mic drop right behind him though.
We have a Flower City though. In the lead is ahead by 4 points. Ooh, attempt there by Finn Purcella, but gets tossed to the inside, dragged back behind number 11. No, I'm sorry, that's 0, Jack Skellington.
Yeah.
Wow, I need an eye exam.
It's okay. I saw.
Oh. feel like the Guardians looks like they might be questioning that as a late hit, or just mentioning it, because that was pretty close to the whistle. Yeah. So, but look at that, Cleveland Guardians hitting the century mark at 7.5, little less than 7.5 minutes in this first half. Guardians have been working really, really hard this season.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
To get to this point, to the season. We're at our season opener. They had a win last week in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
We've got to see big things from them this season.
Yeah, they are definitely shooting for another win today for their home opener. Flower City has anything to do about it, that won't be the case, but they are definitely going to be fighting back and forth. As Dick Move calls it off. Or the rumble happened.
Dick Move listening to his bench, because the bench saw that right-hand man was coming up quite fast, calls it off.
Guardians sneak a point.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, right-hand man able to grab just one, and that's fine. That's good.
Once again, chip away, And we are in Jam 17 already. This has been a very fast-paced game. There's a lot going on here. Hopefully everybody who's watching is enjoying it, because this is definitely some of the best derby I've seen on this track in a long while.
Well, Stewie, again, so much talent from Stewie. Lead jammer. I'm not doing my stats like I normally do, but I think that Stewie is 100% for every jam that he's been out with lead. Yeah. So I got to get back into doing my stats.
It's okay. It's the first game.
It's first game. Somebody remind me to print my stat sheets out on a Thursday when I'm in the office. Every Friday when I'm at home, working from home, I'm like, I got to print my stat sheets out. Oh, I don't have a printer that works. And we have a star pass to Fat Jammer. I think this is a second star pass that we've seen.
Yes. Especially if it's sparred.
Bless you, Cherry Bomb. We've got our friend Cherry Bomb hanging out here with us. Cherry is doing some announcing as well, and happy to have her hang out with us. Gonna announce with Cherry Bomb next weekend in Pittsburgh. In the town they live in, or they're off to college. I know Pittsburgh Roller Derby is the Pittsburgh Derby Brats have a large group of seniors that are aging out, and hopefully they're gonna either skate with the Pittsburgh Roller Derby. Maybe some of them you'll see them here in Cleveland. There's a big group of talented kids that are gonna hit the adult world real soon.
We look forward to it, and hopefully we'll be broadcasting all of those too, and we can talk about them as they start showing up. And it looks like the team timeout is over. We got Cleveland Guardians at 105, Flower City at 61, with about 5 minutes left in the period until we get to the half. And Wikipedia just dances on through. Another big smile from Wikipedia.
Kind of had those arms out there soaring.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fly like an eagle.
He was definitely Steve Miller-ing in that. And Wikipedia trying to get through Flower City there. Oh, and he does. Another big smile from Wikipedia. And Jackpot is jamming for Flower City, but Jackpot is having a darn time trying to get through the Cleveland Guardians, who are taking a page out of Flower City's book, keep them back. But Jackpot finally breaks on through.
Break on through to the other side.
We got a little collision. The hammer out there.
Do they have ASCAP or BMI licensing rights here for, am I allowed to sing songs?
I mean, a couple seconds. And if you do it not very well, then they can't catch it.
Well, we know I don't do
Yeah.
it very well. Are you kidding me? I always wanted to be a rock star. But again, to be an actual rock star, you don't have to sing very well.
No, hell no.
I mean, hi. Let's talk about Johnny Rotten.
Yeah.
Can't sing.
Not at all. But you know who can sing? Well, Stewie.
Stewie is singing the song of Lead Jammer.
Sees Flower City, approached very cautiously, but found that opening once again. Stewie always going for the inside of the track there to get through. It's a nice little move because it's really risky. You can get yourself pushed completely out, and then you're back to where you start, and then you do it again, you get pushed out again. But Stewie's just got those hops. He's got those 0 hops, you know. He's just always bouncing around, flying through, getting over, and landing right on the track, so he's not getting called out, which is it's hard to do.
It's very hard to do.
Very,
I'd
very
like
hard
to
to
know what agility practice he does to get there. Do you know what I'm gonna bet he does roller derby athletics. You know, they are your ultimate online resource for new and seasoned skaters and announcers. I am a member of Roller Derby Athletics. We offer expert guidance, off-skate workouts, team training, and inclusive community to help you level up. RDA strives to help skaters and announcers become safe, strong, and unstoppable.
Right-hand man calling off this jam. It was about 4 points for the Guardians there.
Yep.
And no points for Flower City. And we got the 5-second call there. Waiting for the whistle to start.
It's like we've got 0 v Morbid. 0 taking it right down the middle.
Yeah.
Wow. You usually see 0 kind of, jukey, hoppy side to side, but just powered through the middle to pick up Lead Jammer.
0's definitely keeping the momentum going. The Flower City's trying to get him, especially Oxenfree. Had to let him go, and he said, no, no, no. No, no, no.
That was a naughty.
Yeah.
I felt like my mom was waving her finger like, don't you do that.
Like mother, like son. 0 just deflecting all of Flower City to keep it going while Morbid is being stuck there behind number 33. That's Cookie Rumble. Oh, but Cookie's being sent to the box. Unfortunately, 0 still doing it. Finn holding back Morbid, using that body and the toe stoppers there. You can see the marks from the toe stoppers being pushed out, not letting Morbid anywhere through. Oh, there he goes. 0 being pushed out by number 0.
Now, Cookie Rumble, I do believe this might be season number 20 for Cookie Rumble. Cookie Rumble is a veteran Detroit skater. I want to say that Cookie Rumble was at least around a year before me, and I am now in season number 19. So, as in the derby world, not personally skate. I've been retired for a little while, but I've been doing this since 2006. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's been a hot minute. So.
Been around the block a few times.
Yeah.
Been around the track a few times, as they say.
I've wiped out down the hill a few times.
Yeah. Jay Leno style.
Oh, and nice work there by Bills, but mic drop able to shake free. Is your Lead Jammer for Flower City. And we have a star pass to Jace of Spades.
That's right. Mic drop taking down Slamlet. Jace looking, pushed back out of the track there. Was looking for that opening, but couldn't find it. Going straight on with the hammer and Shram.
Nice work by the hammer. Hammer has opinions, felt like that might have been a cut track, but the refs can only see what the refs can see.
Mic drop still coming around, kind of taking a nice little breeze, catch his breath before he jumps right through the pack there. Found that opening, was pushed through it, so, got to take it when you can take it.
You got to give it to the hammer there, really forcing Jace of Spades. Jace, caught Jace of Spades off guard. Jace almost hopped back in on the track, but just kept rolling back. The hammer was like, no, 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 no.
And Mike Drop calls it off after a little 16 points. Not just little, but nice little 16 points. Bringing up the score to 77 for Flower City. Cleveland Guardians got 8 points there with 146. And we are in intermission, folks.
We are.
All right, and we're back.
We are back in the second half of the Cleveland Guardians season opener. Cleveland Guardians wearing green against the Flower City Fair in the white. Cleveland Guardians leading this bout at 146 to Flower City 77.
Did you say that's a lavender purple there?
Maybe. I mean, their emo unicorn is pretty purpley. I think it's just, you know, patterned purple, so it makes it look lighter.
I like that.
Right off the bat, your emo unicorn mic drop is your lead jammer. Oh, nice work there by Maloik. Gives a little shoulder tap, forcing Mic Drop to call it off. Bills recognizes how great that was, gives a little high five to Mic Drop.
And we start off with a little 3-point action there from Flower City. Guardians are still at 146 though, but it is only the second half, so it could be anybody's game. We've seen games totally shift back and forth, clawing for points, you know, one jam after the other. You never know what could happen in the next 30 minutes, so we'll stick around.
Yeah, I think it was last weekend at Frankie Panky, the Philly Hooligans came back from a 50-point deficit.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah. Oh, bodies are on the floor. Oh no, number 68, Stewie, heading to the penalty box, while Dick Move out of the pack with lead jammer. This is a power jam for Flower City Fair. Power jam. I can't do yes, that. I can't do that. We need sound effects. We need a soundboard.
I'm your soundboard. I'm that dude from Police Academy. Just making noises for you.
I love that guy.
And
ooh, Dick Move trying to go shoulder to shoulder with Dragon Body. Dragon Body just holding on for dear life there. Is going to keep going. Oh, tries to throw one more shoulder there before out of play. But Dick Move able to get around, picks up 4 points. Stewie released from the track. That's number 152, Shriano.
I was almost going to give Stewie ref's little angel for this game. He's just an innocent soul, but he's got the star on now, so we'll see if he can stay out of the box and maybe grab some points. And unfortunately, no points were given to him this time around. This is the first jam he's done, and he has not gathered any points. So hopefully it's not a sign of things to come here. I don't think it is. Stewie's pretty clean skater, you know, is able to stay within the rules and regulations of roller derby. Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of them. If you are curious about the rules of roller derby, we play by the rule sets determined by the WFTDA. So if you go to WFTDA.com and you want to study up on the roller derby rules, go for it. There's a lot of them.
There are.
Even down to how big your name and numbers on your jerseys are.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yep. Oh, and look at that. Wikipedia going one-on-one, gets around.
Giles.
Giles, yep, is your lead jammer. Mom, that one's for you again.
Wikipedia looking at the pack there, trying to find that opening. The hammer definitely not allowing that.
Ooh.
The Wikipedia being nice and slick. Giles trying to keep up with him.
Yeah, Hammer totally thought there was still butts on Wicked, but no, it was not. Slipped right off.
You got to go all butts in, you know, all butts in. Oh, he called it. That was a nice jam there from Wikipedia. Definitely going up against the Flower City. Bringing in a nice couple 6 points here. Keeping Flower City at 87 points, though. And it looks like we got Morbid going to be wearing the star for Flower City, and Captain Zero And wearing the star for the Guardians here. As they move on now. Morbid was stopped by the Guardians right in his tracks while Zero got a couple paces in and has found his way through. Taking the lead now, Zero. While Morbid tries to get through those Guardians who are really throwing in that defensive game, really trying to keep it together. We got a nice little try.
Oh, so close. Morbid just hanging on barely.
And Zero trying to go in for that zero jump that he likes to do, but he was pushed out by number 0 also. A little bit of a existential moment there, I would think.
Dragging the body of Morbid all the way back into turn 4. Oh, but Morbid getting some offense there by Sharano and Jack Skellington. Or Jack Skellington, sorry. But Zero's in control. He's the lead. He sees Morbid coming up quickly and picks up, I think, 3 points there, calls it off. Seeing Dictator with the 3 there.
Cleveland Guardians at 155 with Flower City still holding an 87. It's about 25 minutes left in the game here. We're on Jam 4. Right-hand man's got the star for the Guardians. Mic Drop is rocking the one for Flower City.
Ooh, Mic Drop playing defense right off of the bat. Ooh. And that works out completely in his favor.
Yeah.
Lead jammer for Mic Drop and Flower City.
Mic Drop has just been showing every time he gets in for the jamming position, he is just like a shotgun blast. Just pushes through, gets out, doesn't leave anybody else behind him. He's definitely been picking up a lot of the points here for Flower City. Oh, it just grazed through everybody. Beautiful movement there.
Oh no, that is a cut track on right-hand man. Right-hand man was kind of trying to do a star stash, but being called by female protagonist. Tag is great. Tag used to skate for Erie and is now reffing, sends right-hand man to the penalty box. So this is power jam for Mic Drop, and Mic Drop's in the lead. So Mic
Drop is in the lead.
I think Mic Drop's just going to keep running this, try to get as many points. Sitting on 16 right now. Ooh.
Mic Drop looking for that opening, was pushed out by Joy Boy.
Oh no, I think that was Jace of Spades.
Sorry, yeah.
We got a lot of ginger beards this year on.
I love the ginger beards.
I mean, you know, it is St. Patty's Day weekend. We're going to be celebrating at Kensington Pub afterwards, so you know, got to root for those ginger beards.
And it has been called. Flower City getting a nice 20 points there, getting them past 100 points at 107. Cleveland Guardians scoring no points in that jam there, keeping it at 155 though.
I think that might be the highest scoring jam for Flower City Fear.
Yeah.
So 20 points there. That's big.
Yeah.
Big points on the board, needed points on the board from Mic Drop.
Well, Dick Move's going to be holding down the star for Flower City while Stewie. Oh, no. Stewie. Oh, no.
I think that might have been a forearm.
Oh.
If I see Nick Tater correctly.
We've cursed him.
I believe that was you, Honey Bear.
No, he's becoming Honey Bear's favorite, so.
Ooh, Dick Move. One last little hit there by Finn Purcella, and Finn Purcella being called on a forearm as well. Kind of had a little like flick off of the chest of Dick Move.
Now Joy Boy now trying to hold down Dick Move, but Dick Move just kind of pushed through slightly.
You just want everybody to be Joy Boy, don't you? That was Dragon Body.
I just was it?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
But Joy Boy is a joy to watch.
That is Dragon Body.
Joy Boy last weekend in Pittsburgh was awarded the Cleveland Guardian Shield. That's kind of like an internal MVP. Listened in a little on that post-game huddle, and Joy Boy, when it came to the Guardians, could barely skate. And look at what he's doing out there. Yeah. You're thinking these veteran skaters are him, so he's doing something really phenomenal.
I was going to say, as far as being a rookie, I've been nothing but impressed from what I've been seeing. So maybe I'm pushing on some glory that should be deserved to other folks, but you know what? I got my eye for him. He's definitely my star of the week.
He's going to be somebody we watch out for this season. And that's number 420 jackpot with lead jammer for Flower City Fair, but not far behind, number 5. Not just my mom's favorite jammer, all mom's favorite jammer.
Every mom's. And there is, calling it there.
That was a thunderous roar from the bench of Flower City Fear.
One of the many things I like about Flower City, they are very vocal.
They are great communication from the Flower City team.
Love to see it. Love to see it. We got 118 for Flower City currently, and the Cleveland Guardians at 158. We're heading into Jam 8, but there is a team timeout right now. Looks like the Guardians called that. And with that, Cleveland Guardians would like to thank our sponsor, Becker Thermal Solutions, engineering solutions for a better tomorrow. Becker is currently...
Oh, you're fine, you're fine.
Oh, I was like...
Go for it.
Becker is currently looking to hire some new folks to join their team. Be sure to scan the QR code for more details on how to start today.
I was just marveling at the sign there from Rad in both purple and green that says, we want both teams to have fun.
We just want to have a good time.
We just want to have a good time, dance and party all night. So cute. Rad originally skated with Flower City Fair, did a stint with the Guardians. Rad and Shram and Dick Move skated with the Guardians for a season or two while the Flower City rebuilt after that little global thing that we had that shut down the world. Flower City rebuilt strong, amazing walls. They apparently grew trees and put skates on them.
Yeah. Golly.
These are very tall humans out there.
It looks like Icelandic giants
Yes.
out there. These are the folks that Thor and Odin were fighting, right? Speaking of fighting, Morbid coming through, had to fight his way out of the scrum there.
That was impressive.
That was.
Because, again, you've got Dragon, you've got Joy Boy, you've got Cookie Rumble, you've got Raptor. Chase of Pades gets one additional tap there, but gets around, puts that hat back on, and is on into a scoring pass.
Jace has to go back. He's been pushed out of the track there. And Morbid is fighting for dear life to get through. Calls it, though. Smart move. There was nowhere to go.
Nope.
Nowhere to go.
Pushed that wall as hard and as far as possible and called it off. So that was a dead even jam, 3-3. 161 to 121, just a 40-point difference. And we're at just under 18 and a half minutes left in this game. It's jam by jam here, jam by jam.
Yeah, and we've been seeing a lot of big jams. If we get these little ones, there'll be like a ginormous one right after it. So just keep watching what's going on here.
Well, Dick Move going shoulder to shoulder with Maloik. Maloik getting some help by Blitzkrieg. And I believe that's Slamlet there. Nice lateral movement going side to side. Opens up that inside line. Perfect little hop by right-hand man, your lead jammer.
Right-hand man always looking for those little corners, little pockets he can get into to just sneak on through. Oh, looking for one, but did not get it.
That was a Shram aftershock.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like he initially withstood the hit, but then all of a sudden there was a little like ba-boom.
Yeah.
So, but I missed this. Dick moves in the penalty box. So this is a power jam. Nice work by the hammer, circling around, just meeting right-hand man, hip to hip, chest to chest, forces right-hand man out, right-hand man calls it off. 4 points for the Guardians. Flower City Fear didn't pick up any since, fortunately, Dick Move spent that time in the penalty box. We're going to start this next jam, Stewie v. Mic Drop. I could give you a real pen. We're sitting here and we're taking notes, and Honey Bear is using a pink crayon. I feel like, is that carnation?
No, it's Tickle Me Pink.
It's Tickle Me Pink.
It's in honor of you. Well, I can't believe I'm getting questioned about my writing utensil right now. I feel ashamed.
No shame. No shame. We do not shame for using crayons.
No. And definitely who's not feeling any shame right now is Mic Drop, who is definitely pushing through in the lead now. I am not seeing a Guardian jam. Oh, because it's Stewie on the bench. I'm hanging up my headphones.
You did it.
Hanging up my headphones.
But you know, that comes with the territory when you become an influential jammer. The referees are kind of keeping their eyes on you, and they're aware, and you tend to get called on things more often. But Stewie out of the penalty box, takes a bit of a distraction, completes the initial pass, but Mic Drop calls it off just in time. 4 points. We're still sitting at a 40-point differential. Hi, Fran! I love my referee friends. I love my NSO friends. You know,
There's a lot
we
of good folks
always
here.
would love to thank everyone who helps us keep the wheels rolling in this sport. The officials, the announcers, the photographers, medics, volunteers, sponsors, vendors, and especially you, our fans, in the venue today and anyone watching on our live stream right now. This event could not happen without all of your support. This is a giant thank you very much.
Yeah, oh yeah. Huge thank you.
Y'all roll.
And Wikipedia is wearing the star for the Guardians, and Jackpot wearing that for Flower City. And Wikipedia doing a little move there, but wasn't efficient enough to get through.
No, it looks like as he was doing the little, like, you know, grapevine maneuvering there, that his wheels kind of got caught up, and he fell and he didn't make it inbounds, but he recovered quickly. Oh, nice move by Oxenfree, but is met at the front by the hammer.
Oxenfree's definitely been holding it, but pushing him into the hammer, which is a scary move right there. First.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally setting up the hammer for the final blow, so. But hey, Wikipedia, our lead jammer doing the work. Uh-oh, so Jackpot, jammer of record, took the star off, you know, maybe for a little star staturoony, and dropped the star. Can't do much until you go back and recover it. But Wicked calling it off. It's just like, I'm so happy to be here. He's like, I'm gonna give Shram a hug.
Shram and Oxenfree, even though they threw him into the hands of the hammer, still smiles off the court. Nothing but smiles here and good times here in Cleveland Heights. And they're off. 0.
Whoa.
Just said, hey, I'm just going to take advantage of this moment. Nobody's watching me.
Nope.
Whistle just blew. Kid was like Seabiscuit. Just found that opening and ran for it, you know?
Absolutely. That's why I can never be a jammer, because, like, you know, ADHD, I'm like, where? Where? Oh, yeah, it was right in front of me this whole time.
Loud whistle. Oh.
Goldfish. Shiny. Where?
And Giles trying to hold off the captain here, but he just does a little spinneroonie. Throws up some signs. Keeps on going.
I felt like that was a hang 10, and I don't know that I would see 0. Oh, nice work by Fat Jammer, taking 0 out midair.
One of my many favorite things about Zero, being the captain and all. I love the hand gestures. I love the calling things. You know, he's just so knowledgeable about the game, and he loves it so much that he has so much fun whenever he's out there. Even if he's having kind of an off night, he will always have a good time.
Yes.
So, and we are in official timeouts, and just like to let you know that the Cleveland Guardians have a jam-packed 2025 season, both home and away. There's some really fun away games coming up, that's for sure. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay connected with live updates by following our Facebook and Instagram using the handle @ClevelandGuardians.
Now, we've got a little under 12 and a half minutes in this bout. You know, you're watching this at home, you're not here with us, but maybe you're in the general area and, you know, something kept you from being here in person. You can join us at the after party. We will, you know, what better way to celebrate St. Patrick's Day home opener with the Cleveland Guardians than at an Irish pub.
Yeah.
The after party will be at the Kensington Pub here in Cleveland Heights on Lee Road at 5:30 p.m. So if you're listening to this and you're nearby, come hang out with us. You know, give a high five to Morbid after getting up after, you know, from that moment of maybe I don't feel so great. So, you know, he might need an extra, you know, green beer.
Yeah. Green beers, they really do help with everything.
They do.
So now we just have the officials just having a quick chat with the medics, and we'd like to give a shout out to all the officials, the medics, everybody, all the volunteers out here, the announcers, all the camera folks, the fans.
Absolutely.
Huge
the fans.
thank you to them too. And so we'd like to give you all a big shout out for just being here with us right now and being a part of this, and you know,
supporting our roller derby journeys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some of us are, you know, lifers here. Some of us are newbies.
I'm a newbie. I realize, yeah.
You know,
am I a veteran at this point?
You're out of your rookie season. You're in your sophomore season.
Oh, this
so
is true.
yes.
Oh, is the slump coming?
Never. No. Never. Not from announcers. We don't get slumps.
Yeah.
We never run out of words.
Never.
Oh, and look, I almost ran out of words to say how awesome that little leap was there by right-hand man.
Yeah.
But dang, look at Dick Move just chasing. This pack is flying. This is
yeah. Whoa.
Crazy. Whoa, bodies. Fat Jammer just launched himself at right-hand man. Woo. That was literally to the races.
Yeah. Everybody had a burst of energy in that one there. There was no time to stack yourself into little tripods, making some walls or anything like that. No. Just get in the way of any jammer that's trying to get through you.
Yeah.
That was the strategy there. And we have a timeout has been called here.
No, this looks like this is an official review.
Yes, it is.
I am seeing the bench coach, I believe that's Damien, heading out onto the track to have a discussion. You know, since we're the broadcast folks, I do not have a wireless mic to run out there and be the birdie to see what's happening, but I'm sure somebody will come on over here and tell us what Damien is asking for. So,
well, while we have your attention, though, you know what you've been thinking about getting lately, that cool Guardians merch and whatnot. It's available. You can go online and you can get that there. If you're not here right now, or if you are ever at any of our games, those jerseys are sweet. I do want one. You can get an authentic jersey with custom names, numbers, and they're available at any of the bouts, like I said, or online. While you're there, you can also get some Cleveland Guardians merchandise, such as t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, hats, pins, beer mugs,
yes.
koozies. I got a patch, recently too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's right here. You know? So go online at Cleveland Guardians. You can find out all the cool stuff that we have there. You can find out about all the games that we got coming up. You can find tons and tons of information there. It's jam-packed with information.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely check it out. You know, there is a special edition jersey for this season. Guardians added a, are we at 5 jerseys now? Because we've got the blue, the white, the green, we've got the Pride jersey, and then now this new jersey this year is the special UK edition to help with the fundraising efforts to go to the Crash Test Brummies Beach Party, I believe is the name of the tournament, in Birmingham, England. So
it looks like with the official review, it was denied.
So we got a thumbs down from.
Thumbs down.
Okay. We don't know exactly what it was about, though, but it was not. The referees did not agree. They did not see what Damien thought was happening, and they are going to lose their official review. So, ooh, hammer all over Stewie. Stewie trying to bounce on the outside, but gets taken back. I believe that was Oxenfree who jumped in there. Ooh, oh no! That was a back block by Stewie. Oh my goodness.
A lot of big hits here. Looks like Raptors really trying to play the defense. Finn caught him though.
Ooh, just one toe out, and you've got to recycle behind. Triano thought it was free and clear, but no. Getting hit by Finn Purcell is not easy.
And the whole pack is moving. They are throwing players into officials. This is a physical game, but Stewie is back out on the track, looking to not make any more mistakes, trying to get his team some points.
Raptor had a good idea there, kind of got up and under and pinched the hammer, but that was the exact line that Stewie was taking, so kind of cut off his own player. But I liked the thought behind it. Raptor is really coming into his own as a blocker.
Yeah.
I want to say that he got Rookie of the Year last year for the Guardians, but I'm old and my memory is going, so.
Well, Stewie has broken through, and he is looking to gain some points, though he is not in the lead.
No, we have no lead, so we're going to go to the expiration of this jam. Oh, there's lots of talking out there. It looks like someone's going to the penalty box. I think that's collateral damage going to the penalty box. And the jam has expired. Flower City able to pick up a couple points. Guardians with 3. Guardians still sitting in the lead at 178. Flower City at 127. Well, we've had all these little chip away jams. We haven't had one breakout jam for either teams, either, shooting Cleveland ahead into a sizable lead without any striking distance, and or Flower City having a big jam to eke up and, close that gap. So it, still can go either way. We're at 9 minutes. 2 power jams could do it for Flower City. But, both of these teams are playing really fast and really aggressive. We're starting to see the second half with a lot more penalties. Fortunately, we don't have our wall of technology to see, so I'm not sure exactly where we sit penalty-wise on either team. I think, we've got some skaters who might be close, and they're in danger, girl.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, definitely a lot of folks being thrown into the box there, but without just cause. There's been it's been a really, really aggressive, really heavy game. Both teams are definitely feeling it. They are having a really good time out there. There's nothing but smiles, but both teams really, really want it. And so when you have that, a lot of people are willing to do some really off the wall things to try to get there.
Yeah, and sometimes you're in just the heat of the moment. You don't realize what's happening, but that's why we have our amazing officials. They have good eyes on it. They're calling a pretty tight game. It's consistent across the board, and that's when appreciation for these high-level officials. Ooh, mic drop. Nice little dip around on that outside. Great kind of a pivot there, pick and roll, shall we say, by Fat Jammer.
Mic drop has definitely been leading this Flower City team there. Definitely getting, oh, nice little move there. Just blocked, Bill's just trying to block him there. Mic Drop did not let that happen. He moved out of the way. He went with the flow. It was very zen.
Yeah, and everyone's so focused here on the packet trying to get Stewie out that Mic Drop just sailed right past, untouched on that inside line.
Oh, but Finn, he answered the call, that's for sure.
Mic Drop furiously calling off that jam, wanting to ensure that no points were gained by Stewie. Couple more points there, so 10 points for Flower City, no points for the Guardians.
We're heading into Jam 16 with about 8 minutes left in this period. Cleveland Guardians at 178 and Flower City at 137. Jackpot's going to be wearing the star for Flower City, and our Captain Zero is going to be wearing it for the Cleveland Guardians.
Hey, if any of my UK pals are out there, I need a package. Please send me a package full of Jakeman's cough drops. Cleveland Guardians with Zero.
Coming out. He's doing the hang 10.
I just can't see Zero as a surfer.
He's got
he's cut track by Jackpot. Zero's gonna have the power jam. See, this is the announcer curse. I said.
That's right, you did.
You need a couple big jams there to either push farther ahead or catch up, and you know.
Well, that's why I'm not talking about my favorite players right now. I'm scared.
They're all my favorite players.
They're all my favorite players, but I don't want to say anybody's name. Let's just say that's why I'm not saying it. Figure it out, folks. Figure it out. And Zero just casually coming up, calling out plays right now to his team, and he's looking for Jace.
Ooh, nice. Jace of spades. Oh, that just it impressed me so much because, you know, if I got down like that, I was not getting back up. Zero in his young knees.
Yes. Zero really showing off the surfer moves today, that's for sure. Getting down, doing some hang 10s.
I feel like with that knee bend, Zero was my height suddenly.
Yeah. Oh.
So, Zero just rolling back, biding his time, counting down that clock. Doesn't yet want to call it off, wants to try to push forward and get some more points, but also wants to tick down that jammer clock.
Yeah.
Is he doing, you know, a little Charleston dance, or is he still doing the no?
Is he pointing to the stars? Who knows?
And the jam has been called. Guardians definitely pushing forward, making that lead comfortable. Oh, sitting at 194, Flower City at 137. 16-point jam for Zero. That was a big one.
That was a big one for him for sure. Definitely as big as for the whole game.
Yeah.
That's far, yeah. Bringing it, oh yeah.
Where, sign language over here. Oh, I forgot. You didn't see that. Men in Black.
Yeah.
That was not what I didn't see that grand. Look at that Wikipedia. Woo.
Nothing but professionalism
We're
here.
totally professional.
Especially on the track right now. We have Morbid and Wikipedia. Two fine specimens trying to get some points here for both their teams. Wikipedia sailing through.
Ooh. Raptor trying to, Fat Jammer, big hit on Bills, and follow-up hit on Morbid. But Wikipedia taking that score across the finish line to 202 points. Hey, Johnny Pepper, you out there? How many buckets is that?
Lots of buckets.
Lots of buckets. Ooh, a little tap there from Dragon Body. Now, it looked like a little tap, but I'm sure that there was some oomph in it. And it created enough of a separation there that Wicked flies around. 4 more points. It's a 12-point jam thus far. I think he's trying to beat Zero's 16-point jam. Ooh, split the difference, getting up underneath the elbow there of Giles for 4 more points. Are we going to get a 20-point jam? I feel like we're going to get a 20-point jam.
I'm not putting it out there.
I mean, we've got under 20 seconds and lead.
Well, both of them he called it. It made sense. He was definitely stuck there. That was gathering.
Just got one.
Yeah, Fat Jammer was holding them back. But because of that, definitely like the rest of the Flower City started pushing back into there. The Cleveland Guardians also started pushing back in there. It was becoming a mess. If he didn't call it, they would have been stuck there for the rest of the jam.
Yeah, and you're still sitting with the advantage at 17 points.
Yeah.
Flower City with 10. 3 minutes left in this contest. Oh, Cleveland with a very comfortable lead at 211. Throwing out right hand man. Oh, that was a double hop there.
Yeah. Right hand man trying to get some air. Oxenfree taking him down just a notch.
Right hand man thinking that Oxenfree was also out of bounds, came back on the track, and Nick Tater said, nope, that's a cut track. So this is going to be a powered jam for Dick Move.
Dick Move now.
Whoa. That was a little bit of a move.
Yeah, that was a move.
That was a move by Dick.
Dick Move now trying to get through. Chops holding them back with Maloik there. Finn on the end. Jace pushing through. And Dick Move's out.
Maloik with the London Bridge. Everyone goes to London and they think the London Bridge is real cool. It's pretty boring. It's Tower Bridge you want.
Tower Bridge, yeah. Whoa!
Whoa!
Chop's trying to throw in some body there to Dick Move to push him out as right-hand man is back in. Dick Move calling that off there, making sure that the Guardians don't grab any points in that jam as we have a minute and a half left in this period. And it looks like we have
official review from the Guardians. So hey, if you are interested in this sport, and we are always recruiting, you want to go to Next Level Skate Shop, voted the best skate shop in Cleveland. Next Level Skate Shop is a woman-owned business that has been a long-time official sponsor for the Cleveland Guardians. Be sure to stop by Coco's Shop in downtown for all your roller derby needs.
It's been I'm out of breath just watching this.
There is science behind that.
Yes,
so,
there is. We've talked about
we
this.
have.
This is definitely. For any of those people that are going back to the archives of Cleveland Guardians broadcasts with Pinky and I, you can get a bit of fatigue watching them play because especially when you're this close to the action, you feel like you're in there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, and especially, for someone like myself who's played roller derby, I know what that feels like. So when I'm watching that and I see, and I'm bracing for the hit. When I see, a blocker like Schramm coming in for that hit on zero, I brace for it. So then I am literally sore the next day. I go to tournament weekends and announce. I feel just as beat up as the skaters come Monday morning. I'm like, but all I did was sit and talk. That's all I did. I mean, I talked a lot. It's not, sometimes my voice goes afterwards, but it's always, I'm so very sore.
Yeah. Especially when a game like this that's been extremely physical. This is probably one of the most physical games I've seen from the Cleveland Guardians for sure. And especially after last year, Flower City has really been upping the ante. It's been incredible to watch here. I kind of wish there was another period just because I've been having so much fun with this one.
Let's be soccer. Let's add another period.
That's right.
Or what do they call the football?
Football.
The footy. No.
Mic drop. Didn't get his clear-cut start as he usually has, but that's okay. He's fighting it out now with Finn and Blitz. He's made it through, though. Taking up the lead spot with the zero. Trying to get through. Oh, he switched off the star to Wikipedia.
Well, actually, our scoreboard is wrong. It says zero's our jammer record, but it's not. It's mic drop. Or, I mean, it's Wikipedia with Cookie Rumble wearing the pivot stripe.
I was looking. I was like, I don't see a zero.
No, I don't see zero.
Unless he's been bent down or something, doing his hang 10 or something.
Cookie Rumble, wearing the pivot stripe now, we've seen star passes, and if you're new to Derby, the only person on the track that can take that star from the jammer is the pivot. They can pass it off if they feel like they need some help there. I'm getting invested in this. I need to keep talking, even though we've got, we've only got about 10 seconds left on the period clock, but we still have time on the jammer clock.
Yeah.
Mic drop is the jammer of record, so he can go till that clock expires, or he can call it off when he wants to. Feel like he's probably gonna think about it here soon. And look, I talked it into existence. Cookie
right.
Rebel takes the star pass from Wikipedia. Mic drop, one-footed flip around, stays on the track, picks up 4 more points. Flower City's not giving up. They're going through the very end, trying to get as many points as possible.
That's right. They're going to keep fighting. Cookie Rumble coming right behind him, though, for the next 5 seconds. And the jam has been called.
Wow, that was an intense last jam. That last shoulder that Fat Jammer threw into Blitzkrieg. But we've got our unofficial score. Our Cleveland Guardians St. Patrick's Day home opener takes the win, 219 to Flower City 171. Amazing bout here today. This is going to be a really good Cleveland Guardians season.
I can feel it right now, for sure. If anything like that home opener and the away game too, I think we're going to have a really fun time this year.
The tagline has been, it's good to be a Guardian.
Yeah.
It's good to be a Guardian.
It is.